Tonight on Coyote Sports, 2 USD soccer players win Summit League Players of the Week, and the women's cross-country team accomplishes something they've never done before. I'm Charlie Daldorf.
And I'm Courtney Sterrett. The Coyote softball team filled up the entire box score by scoring nearly 30 runs in one game. And sports commentator Graham Boziacki shed some light on how former Coyote Tyler Starr is doing in Atlanta. First, the headlines. Michaela?
After a 29-year playoff drought, the Kansas City Royals defeated the Oakland Athletics in a 12-inning wild card game. With 2 outs, Salvador Perez singled home the winning run, capping a late comeback that gave Kansas City a 9-8 victory. Police arrested Olympic swimmer Michael Phelps on a DUI charge early Tuesday. Officials say he was speeding and failed field sobriety tests. Phelps was charged with driving under the influence, excessive speeding, and crossing double-laned lines. He acknowledged the arrest and issued an apology in a statement released yesterday afternoon. The Oakland Raiders announced that assistant head coach and offensive line coach Tony Sparano will take over as the team's interim head coach. He's taking over for Dennis Allen, who was fired Monday after starting the season 0-4. Sparano was the head coach for the Miami Dolphins from 2008 to 2011. He went 29-31 there. And those are your headlines.
The USD women's soccer team is at the top of the Summit League after opening the non-conference season with a 7-4 record. With their win over Drake last week, the Coyotes swept the Summit League's weekly offensive and defensive awards. South Dakota sophomore forward Corey Strang was named Offensive Player of the Week after scoring the game-winning goal in the 1-0 win over Drake. Senior defender Lauren Bennett was named Defensive Player of the Week for her part in holding the Drake offense to only 2 shots on goal during the entire game. 6 of the Coyote wins have been shutout victories. USD hosts Omaha in the first conference game of the season. The USD men's and women's cross-country teams jumped into the latest Midwest rankings after a great finish for both teams at Minnesota's Roy Gryak Invitational. The women are ranked 9th, the highest in program history, while the men are ranked 12th, which is equal to their 12th place finish at the NCAA Midwest Regional a year ago. The jump into the rankings comes after both teams finished in 17th place in Minnesota. The Oklahoma State men and Iowa State women have led the Midwest region all year.
The University of South Dakota women's softball team beat the University of North Dakota in Game 2 of a doubleheader Saturday. Despite having 5 good innings early in Game 1, including home runs by USD's Katie Dinning and Allie Daly, UND was able to edge out the win 9-7. In Game 2, the Coyotes exploded, scoring 29 runs. USD pitcher Madison Frame held UND to 3 runs in the game. The Coyotes finished the fall season splitting their doubleheader against UNL. On this week's Yote Report, Nicole Griffith takes us to the Wellness Center, where you can add a little salsa to your step.
A variety of new fitness classes are offered each semester at USD, but now there's a twist.
With the barrier between the Midwest and Latino cultures, the salsa and many other dances are being taught to shed light in South Dakota.
Students can take advantage of these Latino dance styles for no extra cost. Dance instructor Ray Sider is a USD graduate, and he spends his time teaching the Latino dance classes to give a glimpse into the different Hispanic cultures.
And that's why I want to show here, because they have an idea of Mexican culture, but I want to give you the whole idea of Latin America, what we do when we get together.
Sider teaches the merengue, salsa, and bachata dances. Dancing is beneficial because it releases endorphins.
I just want to show a little bit here in South Dakota that there is not a salsa place. I think in North Dakota also there is not a salsa place, but every state have a salsa place.
You can catch the last class this Sunday night from 6 to 7 at the Wellness Center. For the Yote Report, I'm Nicole Griffith.
Like the salsa class, there are many other classes offered that students don't need any previous dance experience for. USD's Wellness Center offers group fitness classes year-round. Yoga Sculpt, Zumba, and cycling are just a few of those courses. Group fitness events are also available for students and gym members free of charge, while some specialty classes come with a fee. These exercise programs are designed to accommodate different interests and styles to fit the needs of participants. Students and members can also take advantage of personal training and participate in intramural sports through the Wellness Center. In this week's sports commentary, Grant Boziacki talks about former Coyote football player and current Atlanta Falcon, Tyler Starr.
This past Sunday, the Falcons were in Minnesota taking on the Vikings. I was actually at the game to watch Starr's Falcons fall to my Vikings 41-28. USD's all-time sack leader was inactive for the 4th straight game, but I actually had a chance to talk with him after it, and Tyler said that he's really keeping his head up despite not playing right now, and he's working hard every day and enjoying the journey of really just living that NFL lifestyle. Now, I wanted to get some other opinions to see how Tyler was doing, stacking up against NFL competition in practice since he's not playing, and so I talked to fellow linebacker and rookie Prince Shembo, who the Falcons drafted in the 4th round. And he actually told me that Starr definitely has a bright future. I mean, Shembo gets to see him every day in practice, and right now compares him to Packer linebacker Clay Matthews. Just a hunch, but I think the hair might have something to do with that. Another rookie, Desmond Southward, who the Falcons drafted in the 3rd round out of Wisconsin, said that Tyler is definitely he's taking care of business every day in practice, and he told me he's the guy that works hard every day, so it's good to hear. Now, since we're not seeing Tyler on the field, these are really some encouraging endorsements to hear. So Coyote fans, I'm telling you, remain patient with last year's Missouri Valley's Defensive Player of the Year. Right now, it's just a big learning year for him, and the learning curve is rather steep. But if he keeps it up, it should pay big dividends too, hopefully, next season. For Coyote Sports, I'm Grant Boziacki.